If you're flying out today, check with your airlines, specifically Alaska Airlines. That carrier is recovering after grounding all flights late last night because of a system-wide tech failure. In fact, you can see in the video here, we saw some people lining up. Some would call it chaos. All of us would call it a packed terminal in places like Seattle, which is one of the airline's biggest hubs.
Yeah, so let's head over to Kevin Coe, who is actually live at SFO this morning, hopefully checking in with passengers. And, Kevin, how are people feeling? Any ripple effects? Are we seeing any this morning?
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. At the board over there, I was speaking with a gentleman who actually had his flight canceled to Austin. He was at a point where he needed to get to Austin today. His 7:10 was canceled. He was considering a 1 p.m. flight out of here. He might just go to a different airport altogether. But I do got to tell you, it's not all chaotic. There are some people who are still hopeful that they can get rebooked, because so far this morning, we have just seen single number digits in terms of cancellations, although we have had 14 delays. I do want to tell you that we do have still a lot of people here who are waiting in a special assistance line. Usually this line's for people who have children traveling alone, someone who may need wheelchair assistance, someone with pets, or an international document check. Instead, these people, most of them are all actually just in line trying to get their flights rebooked as we speak. All of this because of a system outage, a software outage, specifically one that we do not have details of yet from Alaska Airlines. Although we do know within the past month, we've seen several airlines being hit with a variety of cyber attacks and data outages. And also last year, Alaska Airlines had its own dilemma when in April of 2024, it grounded its entire fleet due to an issue with the system that calculates the weight and balance of its planes. And of course, we know about the issue with the Boeing plane as well. So far this morning, though, SFO, it has been very, very busy, not just here at the Alaska Airlines ticketing booth, but really all across the airport. 16.2 million travelers expected here at SFO this summer. That's a 4% increase from last summer. And all of this happening here at Alaska today, and really within the last month, with all of the troubles hitting the airline industry, well, hopefully a calmer summer for travelers. Guys?
I got a text about 3 o'clock this morning, and it was a flight to Las Vegas. So they booked me on a later flight, and I'm just going with the flow.
Man, I almost forgot about Paul. Paul was one of many travelers we spoke to today. But Paul, I do got to tell you, Reed, earlier you were asking me what's the mood like. Told you got that about that guy from Austin. Paul's a great example, actually. He is hopeful that he's going to be able to get to Vegas today. But when we talked to him, he was waiting in this very long line as well. Guys.
All right, Kevin, thank you so much. Can't forget about Paul. Have a good day.